Hi everyone! Today I'm going to scrapbook a bunch of photos that I had taken when I went to Nashville. I also collected a ton of business cards, so I'll be incorporating them in this page as well. I've decided I'm going to use this pink square 12 by 12 sheet, and on the side it has this list set up on the pattern sheet of paper. It has the numbers, and it has like a title and dates, and I didn't really care for that, and I didn't want that showing, so I decided to take some pink cardstock and just cover that section of the background paper up. Right now I am cutting up my photos. I had put 6 2x2 photos on one 4x6 photo, and to keep with the sizes, I am also cutting up my business cards to be 2x2. I'm going through most of them now and deciding what I am going to keep and what I'm going to toss. A lot of these business cards are from the restaurants that I ate at, as well as places that I visited. If you're ever in Nashville and you get the chance to go to the ice cream shop Jenny's, I highly recommend it. They have some really cool flavors, and I only bought one flavor, but I had such a difficult time picking that one flavor. I tried all their flavors that they had to offer, and I ended up picking one that was called Brambleberry Crisp. It's one of their signature flavors, and it was so good. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to lay out my photos. I usually like to do things chronologically, so I tried initially to have them lay out in the order that I went to them, but there's going to be a couple that are not in the same order. I wanted some of the photos and the business cards to be more randomly arranged, but that doesn't end up happening because I decided where they're going to end up anyway. I did decide to have the amount of business cards and photos mirroring each other. I have 2 on top and I have 2 in the bottom row, and then the 3 rows in between I have 3 business cards or photos in each. I also considered using that Chamel pattern paper with the frames. I thought I could also include those into the page, being that I was using so many square photos. But in the end, I decided just not to put them in because it would have been too busy for my page and it would have taken up too much room, because I intend to do a lot of journaling on the right side of my page. Right now, I'm taking some of these pale yellow corrugated thickers and decided to have the title Nashville Sights run along the right side of the page. Now that I liked where all the photos and business cards were located, I adhered them to the page. It looked a little bit plain. I didn't want just photos and journaling, so I pulled out my Maggie Holmes paper tags and added a couple of them around my photos, as well as the business cards, and just scattered them around. After my video, I actually add some more enamel dots to the page as well. So I add 3 enamel dots to the upper left, some enamel dots around a ribbon tag that's in the middle, and then some more enamel dots to the bottom right by the beginning of my title. I also add a date to the top of my page with the thickers, and I just write October 2016. The next part is probably the longest part of my video, which is my journaling. So I'll do a really quick synopsis of what I wrote. I talked about that I went to a book festival when I was in Nashville, and where I grabbed some lunch as well as some dinner by myself. I also went out to lunch with some of the girls from the office, the local office in Nashville, and then had walked around the different neighborhoods in Nashville after I got off of work. So I found myself some craft stores, some paper stores, and yarn stores, and it was super, super fun. I talked about how I found some really great dessert places. I enjoyed going to a cupcake place called Sprinkles. And then, like I mentioned earlier, Jenny's is a definitely must-visit place for your ice cream. And I know that it's a great option because when I brought the pint of ice cream for my boyfriend, he pretty much devoured the whole pint. I also went to downtown Franklin in Tennessee, and it was just fun just walking around these little cute shops, and the decor and all the shops were really cool. So that's pretty much it. And at the end of the day, it was a fun trip, and I had a great time, and it was really nice to have my boyfriend join me. And that's my page. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Today's the last day to comment on my giveaway video, and I hope you have a crafty day.